Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some monster news to talk about. From Lenore Loomington already being found on eBay and Mercari listings, to the new episode debut for Jinafire and Venus, new minis being revealed, and more, so stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay, first off, let's talk about Lenore Loomington being found already on third-party reselling platforms like eBay and Mercari. First, she was found on Mercari and then recently on eBay. So it seems that some people have already received her. I don't know how. I guess most logically would be that some people received PR already from Mattel and they just decided to, just put her up on eBay or Mercari. What? I mean, otherwise, I don't really know how people would have gotten access to her so early. I mean, she's supposed to release today, depending on when you watch this, but the 21st, which is on Thursday. So yeah, she's not supposed to be out yet. People are not supposed to have access to her already. So this is very confusing and bizarre. Already, not only do people have her already, but already she's listed on eBay. People are already selling her for more on these platforms. That's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Who? I want to know who. Because it must have been someone who received PR. But no one that I follow has received PR yet. That I know of. So it must have been someone that I don't know of and who's just who didn't tell anyone and they just okay, I'm gonna sell her. Who does that? Oh my god. It's just it's so laughable. How bizarre is this? We do also have better real-life pictures of Lenore here, thanks to Rebecca, who designed her on her private Instagram. She posted these to her story, I guess. Yeah. And I mean, my opinion really hasn't changed. These clips, these pictures, the clip hasn't really swayed my opinion on her. I still think she's very overpriced for what you're actually getting. If she had been cheaper and she had received a diary as well, and maybe the packaging would have been more creative, I think then she would have been much improved overall as a product. What you're paying for. And spending the money on her wouldn't feel as much of a loss because you're at least getting more out of it. But as she is right now, the packaging simple, the doll is simple, there's no diary, what she comes with is it's so minimalistic. You can tell they were just okay, give her a lantern and that's it. We'll give her nothing else. They were really just giving you the bare minimum on things to include with her. I mean, again, no diary, not even a brush, not even a comb, right? Usually they always include a comb, but no. Nothing. It's just, yeah, 75 is definitely too much, and definitely not worth the price if you're an international fan, because plus the shipping and whatever, she will cost plus 100, 100 plus for sure. That is not worth this doll. She's not worth that much. If you really want, if you think she's cute, I'm happy for you, but don't spend your money on her. You could spend that money on literally anything else. Maybe if she goes on sale. Maybe if that ever happens, or maybe if I guess, yeah, but I don't know how. I guess if she doesn't sell well, then her reselling prices wouldn't be as high. So maybe at a later on, if she's somewhere in a thrift store or something for cheaper, that happens, right? So I don't know, but she's not worth this much, that's for sure. It's a disappointment, but I'm being honest here. I don't care if Mattel's oh, we don't like that, we don't like honesty, we're not gonna put you on the PR list. Okay, I don't care. I'm good. I'd rather have my integrity than be oh yes, she's beautiful, and lie to myself and people that I actually care about, because no, that's not worth it to me. So sorry, but I'm just being honest. I don't like her. She's fine, she is fine, but not that worth the price. If she was 40 or 40 would be the maximum, not even 40. I think $30, that would have been right great, just because she is a new character, like fine. That adds some points, right? I guess of value, like new character. Ooh, yeah, that's a debut doll. You gotta get her. So I guess that does add like to the price, but not 75, not 75. Mattel, like who's gonna pay that much? I mean, we know people are gonna buy her. But is she gonna sell out? I don't think so. I mean, no. So, but what do you think? Because I'm really curious, like about her. Yeah, what do you think? Because I think she's fine, but like, is she so expensive? And yeah, it just makes her look really bad. Like if she was cheaper, she came with a diary, she came with like a brush, more accessories, a better packaging, like just some simple, changes. Really, nothing drastic. Like her core design is fine, but like, you know what I mean. Like if she just had like a couple differences to her, I think she would have been great. But she's not. Next up, we have the first look here at the packaging, the outer packaging and artwork for some of the new Monster Mysteries Ultimate Secrets Series 4 dolls. We have an image here for all of them except of Draculaura. But yeah, the artwork, as always, gorgeous, glamorous looking art by Darko Dark on Instagram. And you can kind of get a sneak peek at the actual doll inside if you really take a close look in the middle. You can see the doll is right there. You can kind of see through that little gate. So I guess in store, you will be able to kind of pick the best doll with the best face screening because she is visible, but it's very hard. So yeah, the artwork, great. The packaging, unnecessary because like it's a big hunk of plastic, but it's fine. Next, we finally have some stock photos for the upcoming Monster High Potion minis. These are similar to what they've done recently with the Disney Princess little reveal capsules, or like Barbie color reveal. It's like that basically. There's a water gimmick, you pour water in, you shake the bottle, it's a potion. Ooh, look, there's a figure. So, and little charms as well that you can put on the bottle, or one of them fits on the figure's dress or outfit at the bottom. So it's a very simple gimmick, but they cost $9.99 a piece, and they will release sometime in May. There's 6, and apparently from what I heard at first, Spectra was supposed to be a chase figure, so harder to find. Maybe that's changed, maybe that's no longer the case, I don't know. But yeah, so I think they're fine. They're really cute. Like I gotta say, like they're super cute, but to me, they're giving like Happy Meal toy. I don't know what it is. Well, like they're giving me Happy Meal toy vibes. They're like just so simple, static figures. There's nothing really special about them except for their like stylization and like they're like chibi, I guess, chibified. But like nothing really special. I mean, Spectra looks very G1 here. Draculaura is very cute, obviously. But you don't have to get them at $10 a piece. Like that's very expensive for what is basically like just a short-lived experience. There's nothing really to them. If they're cheaper, like $5, perhaps is more worth it. But like even then, like how small are they? And like these capsules. Once you get all 6, you have 6 of these capsules. Like what are you gonna do with those capsules? I guess throw them away. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a waste of plastic. And yeah, but they're fine. So episode 5 was a 2-parter. It takes place at Scared Ice Island at the Bermuda Triangle. I think even though these episode 5, the 2-parter is like wrapped up in the sense, I do think we'll still have like one more episode at least at the actual Scared Ice Island, because we still haven't seen a lot of shots for Venus, and Jinafire only had like one line. So I would be shocked if we don't get to see them more in another, Scared Ice Island episode. So I bet that's gonna come soon as well, hopefully. But so here basically the Boo crew arrive. They're at a resort that is actually owned by Dracula, and Laguna is also filming a documentary about the Were rulership and how it's changed now with elections. And then here's Foxford. He is of course everywhere where Claudine is, because she is still Were ruler, even though she has now decided to open up elections for the next Were ruler. So right now she is still the ruler, but like she wants to change it. Basically, she doesn't want to. She wants out. She wants to be a normal teenager again. So she still has the crown. And we see here Dracula opens up the doors, and he has like a secret safe that can only be opened with his eye scan. That's important. Here we can see some of like the jewels and stuff inside, but he's looking for a golden shovel because they are gonna be starting a sandcastle competition to see which candidate to run for were ruler will have Dracula's endorsement, which is like a big deal because a lot of were creatures, were people, I don't know, a lot of the were monsters in Monster High, or like in the world of Monster High, look to Dracula for leadership, and they're just fans of Dracula. Dracula is a big deal. So here we have the all of the candidates basically that are running for were rulership. Yes, we have this guy who's like a general. We have the two twins, but are they not related? They're related, right? Like they're twins, but they have like two separate cities that are like rivals. And then of course we also have Romulus. He's like he's like 15. Why is he running for election? I don't know who would vote for him, but like, okay. It's like voting a kid to be the next president. Like, why would they do that? Okay, anyways. We're like, why? Okay. Here we have one of the very few shots of Jinafire. We kind of already saw it, but here it's like complete, so we can see that here is also Jinafire's grandma, and here's Jinafire. Claude's like taking pictures, and he takes a selfie with her, like unannounced, just like random selfie with Jinafire. Okay, I guess they had to have a reason to include her more. So here we see the different groups building the sandcastles, and we see that Selena, Claudine's mom. She is former were ruler, remember. She has a scar on her hand, and that is very significant, as we'll see later in the episode. So you can see it's a very specific handprint that she has for Selena. It's about daytime, so they have to go back inside and go to sleep. And then the next evening, they're all, they return in the entrance to see that Dracula is very upset about something. Apparently, Romulus's sandcastle has been destroyed. Wow. So his sandcastle has been destroyed by someone mysterious. We don't know who it is, but basically now the Boo crew has to figure out who it was amongst the different candidates. Now Claudine gets transported here through a portal to a different side of the island, which actually, as we'll see, was on purpose. It was it was done on purpose. It was done on purpose by someone mysterious that we'll meet later on. So, because again, also like this Scared Eyes Island resort is next to the Bermuda Triangle, and that's why there's all these like weird things happening. So I guess we'll see more in the next episode with more Venus, etc. So here we have a little bit of a who done it board, like who did it, right? We have the different suspects, even Selena, even though, she's like Claudine's mom, and Claudine said not to include her because it's her mom, like why would she do this? But as she goes to the crime scene, she sees Selena's handprint. What? So she is the perpetrator? She is the one who sabotaged Romulus's sandcastle? I don't know, but that's her handprint for sure. So Claudine kind of like covers it because she's obviously confused at first. And then we move on to Frankie and Claude, collecting more clues, and they meet Venus. Venus runs a little smoothie shop at the resort. So cute. And she actually has a crime to report as well. All her mangoes have gone missing. And previously, when they had entered to the resort, we had heard that Selena, Claudine's mom, is a huge fan of mangoes. So, is there some correlation happening there? I guess we'll see. Claudine gets transported again somewhere else, and this time she actually uses her crown to open the secret passageway. Inside, it's a cave with... Who is this? It's the first were ruler ever. I forget her name, but it's the first were ruler ever to were kind, I guess, that they ever had. So she knew that Claudine was here, and that's why she purposefully transported her to the area, because she wanted to talk to her. She made up the rule that, were members monsters had to fight to be elected next as were ruler. And of course, Claudine has to change that now with the elections. She goes back to her boo crew, and they see some footage here of Jinafire building her own sandcastle. I guess she's also a candidate? Is she running for elections as well? Why are teenagers running for, do they want to be president? But basically in the background here, we can see Selena is seemingly sleepwalking and stealing mangoes. So I guess it was her, after all, doing the destroying of the sandcastle while she was asleep, I guess. And by the way, this is like Jinafire's only line. This is the entirety of what she speaks in this episode. I kid you not. Like, we don't hear anything from Jinafire anymore. Selena is very confused, but she apologizes to Romulus, and then Romulus is like, okay, so Dracula, you will give me your endorsement. But Dracula gives the endorsement to Foxford, who I guess is now running for were ruler as well. Surprise, surprise. And one of a sign of the endorsement, Dracula gives Foxford one of his old fangs that came out. And that is very important, as we see, because Foxford is actually, drums please, he's the shapeshifter. Ooh, and he was the one who shapeshifted into Selena with the help of one of her hairs that, you know, fell out of from her comb. And with that hair, he transformed into her and then acted as her to destroy, you know, obviously Romulus's sandcastle and steal all those mangoes. So it was Foxford after all. And Selena is technically, you know, she is innocent, but they don't know that, obviously, because, you know, it's her handprint and they have video proof. So yeah, but yeah, we know that it was Foxford, and now with the fang from Dracula, he is able to transform into Dracula himself and open the secret safe door, and inside there's something that he needs. So I guess we'll see what that is in the next Bermuda Triangle episode. I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely very interesting that Foxford is confirmed to be the shapeshifter. I wasn't sure at first, but he is, so that's very interesting. But that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the little tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.